My name is Eric March, and like most of us, I have a deep, intense, borderline unhealthy love affair with food. And like most of us, I waste a lot of food. Until recently, I mostly ignored this. There are so many problems in the world. My leftover lo mein didn't really feel like it ranked. I mean, how big of a problem is food waste really?
It's an enormous problem.
This is Roger Gordon and Barbara Cohen. They're food waste experts, and they're about to ruin my day.
If you took all the food that Americans waste in one single day that's perfectly edible, it would fill the Rose Bowl to the brim.
Okay, now I feel guilty. And I have to do something about it. So I decided to become a cowboy. A volunteer food cowboy. This is Walter. He's a volunteer driver for Food Cowboy. Millions of pounds of perfectly edible food get rejected every year due to damage in transit. Drivers like Walter used to have no choice but to dump this good food. Now they can work with Food Cowboy using mobile technology to reroute food that would have ended up in landfills to food banks and soup kitchens. So what are we doing today?
Today we're going to the Salvation Army in Montclair. I have a couple cases of produce that was headed for the trash can. They're gonna cook it and they're gonna serve it to the dozens of people in need in that area. This is the country we live in, man. We excess. Instead of feeding people, they would just rather discard it, and I never understood that. And this is the reason why I got involved with Food Cowboy, because as long as I'm helping somebody, I'm good.
Now, it's important that we get food donations like we received today. Any way that we can save money on expenses allows us to put those resources to use in helping people who are in need.
Every 2 people in this country waste enough food to feed a third. 1 in 6 people is hungry. If you do the math, that means that we waste twice as much food as we need to feed every hungry person in America. That's terrible. So hunger and waste are not supply issues, they're information problems. And we're trying to close that information gap so that we can get food from people who have it to people who need it. That's it.
So this soup was made all with donated food, all the food that we brought here today.
That's right. The wonderful produce that you brought today, we used the onions, the carrots, the sweet potato, and the garlic to make this soup.
Well, I am digging in. Okay, wait. Now, this is delicious. Now, I realize that one day of volunteering isn't going to solve the problem, but I'll be honest, it felt great delivering the soup we made to the shelter and knowing that instead of creating more landfill, we fed people a really good hot meal. Food waste is a solvable problem. If we all did our part, we could end hunger in this country. Right now, Food Cowboy has a couple thousand volunteers. Imagine what they could do with millions.